Hello, welcome to Hard Mode and Hardware, and welcome back to Survival Sundays, and we are playing Astroneer again. Helps if you actually click on the game. Right, so last time we built a start. We started on the base. We've got a few little things to generate power. We've got medium printer. We've got a large printer over there to be used in a little while. We've got the research chamber there as well. And I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to head off in this direction and see what we can see. I've got another research over here. And already I've forgotten how to play the game. It's F. I know it's F. Of course it's F. There we go. Actually, while we're here, let's see what we can... Solar panel. Wind turbine. We've only got 520 bytes at the moment, so we'll just carry on. I think I've still got some tethers. Yeah, I have got some tethers. Right. Let's get this resin, because we're going to need that. There's loads of resin things to build. We've also got a research nodule thing there. Research item. So I'm going to get all this, gather up all this resin, keep it, because we're going to need it shortly. I don't know specifically for what yet. I haven't looked what we've got. There's loads here. Ooh, I might have to go back. Right, that'll do for now. Let's take this back and start this off, because the more we keep that going, the more bytes we're going to get for our research. So we can't run. We just got to make our way back slowly. So dump that in there. No, not E, F. And we'll start that off. We're at 14 bytes per minute. We'll turn this on. And we'll turn the other one on as well. Right. So that's both the generators. Let's see where we're up to. There we go. Right, so what have we got here? What can we build? Medium storage, that's what I was going to build. So we're going to build this so we can keep some plant matter handy at all times. For the two generators here. I think I've got a couple there now. There we go. We'll unpack that. And we'll stick it over here near to these. Pressing the wrong key. Right. Put it here, and then that way we know it's nearby the two generators that we need it for. So we'll put the plant matter in there for now. Put some resin in there as well, because we can come back with more resin in a minute. We can decide what we're going to build with it. In fact, while we're here, we'll just stock that one up. Right. Let's carry on this way and see what we get. So while we're here, as a safety feature, I'm going to see if I can build a canister. That's going to need resin. So, because what that'll do is it'll allow me to backfill the holes that I'm creating. There's a lot of resin here. That's good. So if I go back to my backpack, and we're going to hit this button here, we'll make a canister. Now that canister is going to collect earth while we're mining it, so that I can backfill once I've found all the resin, and so we don't get any horrible deep holes that are going to hurt if we fall into them. The problem being is you can't, it's the oxygen. You've got to tether your way down into caves and holes and stuff, and it can be hard to get out again. There's so much resin in here. I might just try and do the old Minecraft trick of making a bit of a ramp down to it. There we go. Keep getting this resin. Can't have too much resin. Plus, the fact now that we've got storage, we can go and keep it in the storage. I think that's as far as I can reach there. So the huge resin. Huge resin. Huge. Oh, I'm not even going to say it because I can't say it. I can't speak today. So much resin. Right. It's like the resin motherload, right? So what we can do is we can... Actually, it's a good point. So what we can do is we can hold down the Alt key and we can fill in the terrain, and this will just allow us to fill it back in if we need to. There's also a way to do leveling, so you can level the ground off. Whoa! What I might just do, just because I'm playing fast and loose with my safety here, is I might just throw a tether down. Well, I was not going to do that, but apparently I'm doing that, so let's get that. If we stand that there, then if I fall in, I'm closer to the tether. But for now, we'll just carry on mining all of this resin, which I think actually I'm full of. No, there's a bit more. What I'm going to do is going to gently mine myself a path down a little bit lower, just so I can reach that last little bit. Hopefully. There we go. And there's probably more down there, but for now that will do. So I'm just going to try and make a bit of a... Do you know what we'll do? We'll fill in this little divot here. Oops, gone too far. Anyway, let's head back to... Okay, let's plant matter because we need it for the generators. And there's another research. Yep. Let's see how fast we're going. 66, right. Let's get a bit more of that then. Both generators running, so let's have a look at what we can build here then. Right. Medium platform, rover seat, medium printer, medium storage. I'll leave that for now. Right, let's take this out the way, put the medium printer back on, and we'll see what we can print. So research chamber, we've got large printer, we've got large platform, we don't need. Research, so that's all we've got at the moment. So what we need to do is keep getting more research so that we can... no, it's come. Well, that was easy. Because what we can do is research more things. So let's see what we can do with a medium printer. Large platform B. Landing pad. Research chamber we've got. Smelting furnace. Soil centrifuge. Right, so smelting furnace is a definite. We definitely need one of those. $2,000 bytes for that, right? So let's have a look. We'll build ourselves a smelting furnace, because then what we can do with that is create metal, which will help us build other things. Down the line. So smelting furnace. I need a compound. I thought I would have loads of compound by now. Apparently not. Plonk some of this resin out of the way. Corn on the cob, as I'm now going to call it, all of the time. Right. I think there was compound over this way. No, that's me pointing at the ground, not compound. Yes, compound. Ooh. I'm going into this cave because it looks interesting. Oh. I should have been tethering, shouldn't I? Uh-oh. 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 I've got away with murder there. I've got away with absolute murder there. Oh, no, don't fall down there. Oh, no. This is bad news. This is bad news because I need to get out of here. Right, okay. What are these? I haven't got long. Right, that's enough of that. Right, so I need to build my way out of here. So I am going to try and build a ramp up to there. Let's see if we can do this now. So E, we're going to Alt, because I'm going to start suffocating any minute. Oh no, I don't want to die. This was foolish. I should have ignored it. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh no. No. I panicked. I shouldn't have gone into the cave. I should not have gone into the cave. At least I can respawn like that. That is terrible. I knew I shouldn't have gone into the cave. I still went into the cave. Why did I do that? Anyway, so I've lost my canister. I've lost all my tethers, so I need to go and mine some compound. Luckily there was some near the surface over here. But there you go. Let that be a lesson to you. Do not fall for shiny baubles. What I could have done, what you can do, is build an oxygen canister and things like that, and an oxygen generator, so that you don't need to be on the tether all the time. But those tethers are everything at the moment. See how I've walked away from the tethers again? That's because I haven't got any. I need to gather this up because I'm going to need to build more tethers because I lost them all. There's another, that's my cave right there. There we go. Let's go and get back onto this tether here. And we'll build some more. Right. Am I going to go down in the cave again? I shouldn't go down in the cave again. But guess what I'm going to do? Well, first I'm going to get some compound so we can start building the smelting thing. because that's more important. And then I'm going to try and go back in the cave again. I know, I'm an idiot, I know. Let's see what we're crafting. Smelting. Oh, I lost my resin, didn't I? No, I didn't. It's over here. Resin. Resin. Compound. Build it. Right, so that's building. We'll get some more get some more tethers on the go. Because there was some interesting stuff in that cave, so we're going into that cave. We're going to go back to the cave. Let's see if I can place a tether. Right, here we go. Get ready to place tethers. Walk slowly. So I'm going to try and place that tether right on the edge. Hopefully that will mean I can get down to here. I'm going to place another tether here somewhere. There we go. And I'm going to try... There's a ramp over there, so if I... Oh, I haven't got a canister. Well, let's bring this out, because we know we've got this. So if we bring this out, we can research this. Because this looks interesting. There must be a few bytes in this. So we'll do that first. I'll make a canister so we can get some building going. 450 bytes, that's not bad. Click that on. Now I think if I were to connect these two, we can get it to go even faster, because it should join the circuit. If we take this printer off and put this turbine on, let's see where we're going with this now. So we're on 14. So if I go and get some plant matter. This. Interesting. Right, let's unpack this. Bonk. I'm gonna move this over this way, because what I'm probably gonna do is make another table in a minute. In fact, definitely going to do that. Let's get rid of this for now. 2 resin. Easy. Got 2 resin. So we'll put that around the other side. I'm going to need some better generators, I think, so maybe next will be the a bigger generator, I think. So we're going to take this around that side. In fact, let's tidy up a bit. We've got too many things. Put that there. Let's move these over here out of the road. That. And then this one can sit here like this. And we can put a cable in from there into there. So when we need to use that, we can. Right, so this should go on here like that. And then when we get ores, which we haven't got yet, they can go in there. Right, let's go down to this cave and see what we can spy. Oh, actually, let's get some resin so I can make a canister. Because I lost the last one, funnily enough. So I'm going to cut away some of this. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Not again. Right. So let's try and build a bit of a... up to here. A bit of a bridge, I think. Oh. What we can do is we can hold that like that. We can take that out of the way. We can flatten that out to there, and we've got ourselves a bridge. Now we should have somewhere we can put another tether. Let's get rid of this, put this there. Right, okay, so that's given us a bit of room. So let's see what this stuff is while we can, because I bet you that's going to be useful. Some of this stuff is so hard to find that when you find it, you've got to go after it. Eventually I'm going to build the ability. I'm going to make something that gives me the ability, obviously, to... in fact, let's do that. Let's see if we can build a ramp up so then we know we're safe if we fall down. So, build it up a little bit there. And then if I take a flatten from there, it should come all the way up here like that. Oh. And then if I take a flatten from there, it should... And if I bring... So if I bring that up a little bit like that and find an edge, and then we take a flatten from that, we should flatten it up to here, and then from there we can go like this to here. Oh, I wonder if that'd work. That looks good. I might just try and make it a bit more jagged so it's not so slide looking. Right, let's get some, as much of this as we can, because I'm guessing this is probably going to have to go in the smelter, so take loads of it now. Sphalerite. That will make one of the metals, but I don't think I've ever seen it before, so I don't know what metal that's going to be, but I'm excited to find out. In fact, let's go and find out now before we get into any more trouble. So get rid of that. I'm going to see if I can get some more plant matter on the way. There we go. Plant matter everywhere. So have to turn it on. Q. Let's see what this makes. Zinc. Could have just read the tooltip. Zinc. I don't know what we can make with zinc, but I'm going to find out. Right, so there we go. We've turned all of that sphalerite, or whatever it was, into zinc. I'm just going to put it in the storage for now because I don't think we can make anything with zinc yet. However, we have now got 1400 bytes, 1400 bytes of currency, I suppose, to try and research something. So I think I'm going to hang on to it. What is that? Power cells, that's the little one. I think I'm going to hang on to it and see if there is something. Oh, tractor. Trailer. Rover seat. What's that? Solid fuel thruster. So you can make a rocket. Yeah, sorry, getting a bit distracted. Yeah, right, so I think I'm going to hold on to this. We're going to find some more research. And we're going to make a buggy, I think, because why not? It'll make getting around a lot easier and probably make carrying things like research back easier as well. So I feel like it's going to be a good investment. So we've made a bit more progress there. I've got another table there to use a large device on. We can get the large printer or the research chamber onto that one if we get more research going. We've got the smelting furnace now that we've found all that fancy ore that was in the death cave, and we're looking good. So I think we'll leave it there. Come back to this in a later date. I've also just picked up No Man's Sky, which has had some major updates since it was first released amid much controversy, and I've had a little play on it. I'm actually really enjoying it, so I'm probably going to do some videos on that for Survival Sunday at some point as well. But for now, this has been Astroneer. Thanks for watching, guys. Pop me a comment below, let me know what you think of my messy base and whether I was an idiot to go into that cave or whether actually I've struck gold or sphalerite or whatever it is. If you like the video, do give us a thumbs up, it does help me, and it lets me know that you're enjoying the video and I'll carry on making them like I am. Subscribe so you don't miss any more of these videos, and if you hit the bell, then it'll send you an email and you definitely won't miss any because it'll send you a notification or an email or something, which is handy. So thanks guys, and don't forget, play on hard mode.